Welcome back.
It's time for KTV!
KTV!
That's where we are!
That's where we're at.
I'm Jared.
I'm Reagan.
And welcome.
Welcome back.
So, we are in a series called
Wonderful.
which is about worshiping God for all the wonderful things He has done and made.
Whew, amen. Mm-hmm.
So, we hope that you enjoyed all the fun things last week for our church's homecoming event.
Yep.
But this week, we have a game,
We do have a game.
and it's got Slurpees in it.
And the game does have Slurpees in it. Jared, how do you feel about Slurpees?
I tend to like them, but I haven't had one in a long time.
Okay, here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that this is a cherry flavored Slurpee. And if it is, I will cry.
I think it is. It smells to be.
That's cherry. Okay. We're okay. I'll survive.
Very
I
cherry.
love Slurpees, but blue raspberry is the only good flavor to get.
Oh.
Come on. Am I? You can't. I mean, come on.
No, there are other good flavors.
Name 7.
Coke's pretty good flavor.
Okay, fair enough.
And
Okay.
I can't think of any others.
I don't. I think we need to.
What about sour apple?
sour apple? Is sour apple red or is it green?
Green.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm not a big sour fan.
Oh.
I'm a blue raspberry fan through and
Gross.
through. That's who I am. I can't deny it. So, here's the game, folks. We are going to, on the count of 3, start gulping this big gulp Slurpee, and we're not gonna stop. Oh, you took your lid off. I'm doing that too. We're not gonna stop until
It's gone.
it's gone. And whoever can drink theirs the fastest is the winner, right?
That's how it works.
That's how it works. You may have been to a football game and drank one of these.
Slurpee, icy, freezy,
I know
whatever
I
it may
have.
have been called.
I know I have. So, on the theme, we're gonna just drink it down and see what happens. I'm afraid of a brain freeze. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, but it's absolutely gonna happen, and it's gonna be terrible.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna, boom. Okay, go. I got a tooth freeze already.
Tooth freeze. This is a big Slurpee.
It really is. Oh,
Do you think we have to use
I
the
have a
straws?
somewhat recent chip in my tooth, and the cold is going straight there.
Nice, good. It's a competitive advantage for me.
My lips are gonna be so red.
I'm gonna feel super good after drinking all this.
Ah!
So,
We got a little bit
we've
chilly.
been at it for a while.
So we agreed to pause.
Yeah.
And put sweaters on.
Yeah, we
The
did.
only way to warm us up.
Yeah, the sweaters and the heat of competition.
Okay, ready? Clink on 3.
1, 2, 3, clink. Oh, my teeth hurt. Oh.
My throat hurts. It's so cold.
Done. Woo!
Ah. I still have some left. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, my chest hurts. Oh.
My ear hurts. Why does my ear hurt?
My brain.
It hurts right here. On my ear. It's cold.
I'm freezing.
Here, I'll help you warm up.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, that's
Friction.
that's a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, we did it.
I'm better. Okay, so I lost.
Wah, wah.
So
Good game.
that means game's over.
Thanks
It's time
for
for
playing.
us to go and worship.
Let's go worship.
In the darkness, we were waiting without hope, without light, till from heaven you came running. There was mercy in your eyes to fulfill the law and prophets. To a virgin came the word from a throne of endless glory to a cradle in the dirt. Praise the
Have you ever come to church and as you're walking to your class heard a little kid crying? Sometimes little kids cry when they get dropped off in their class because they don't want to be away from their parents. Sometimes they forget that their parents always come back to pick them up when church is over. If they could remember each time that their parents did come back to pick them up in the past, I think they would probably be less scared to be dropped off.
That's probably true. It can be the same with us and God. When something scary or hard is happening in our lives, we might forget to remember all the things that are true about God and all of the things He has done in the past. Remembering that God is good, that He loves us, and that He has cared for us in the past can help us feel better in the middle of something hard or scary. We can remember what God has done because we're going through something hard, or just because we want to remember why God is so amazing. No matter what, remembering what God has done is one way we can worship Him.
Yeah. Each week this month, we have read a psalm from the Bible. Today, we're going to read a part of Psalm 103. This psalm was written by King David, and in it, David looks back at the strength of God and remembers everything that had happened during his life and during the lives of those who lived long before him. Let's take a look at it. Pause this video and read Psalm 103, verses 1 through 8.
Wow, it sounds like David had been through a lot of tough times, but he was still worshiping God. In fact, he's worshiping because of those tough times. David is remembering how good God was to him, even when he had made really bad decisions. David is remembering that he had felt God's love his whole life. Even when things weren't going so well, God never gave up on David. David may have been singing this song to help himself and everyone else remember why we worship God in the first place.
Sometimes we worship God by singing songs and going to church, which is a good thing. But sometimes we get distracted by other things and we forget why we're singing. Just like David, we can look back on everything that God has done to remind ourselves of why we worship God.
Yeah. I can read the Bible and remember what God did for people like Moses, King David, Peter, Paul, Jonah, Mary, and so many more. I can talk to my friends and family and ask them what God has done for them. And I can look back at my own life and remember how God has cared for me.
Yeah. When I get distracted or forget, worship is an awesome way to remind myself of what matters most and that God is right here with me all along. Thinking about what God has done in the past can help you trust God for what happens tomorrow. We don't know what will happen next, but we do know that the same God that was there in the past will be there to help right now and in the future.
So true. Have you ever heard of the Grand Canyon? It's this really cool place in Arizona that is considered one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Lots of people go to visit the Grand Canyon every year. It's over 277 miles long and can be up to 6,000 feet deep and 18 miles wide. Basically, it's huge. And the canyon is mostly red with different layers of rock that are gray, green, pink, and violet, making it not just huge, but also beautiful.
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon is home to 537 species of animals, including a pink rattlesnake called the Grand Canyon rattlesnake that can only be found in the Grand Canyon.
That's pretty cool. The Colorado River flows through the canyon, which combined with wind and rain shapes it over time. It's happening too slowly to see, but it is changing nonetheless. Gradually, the canyon has grown deeper and deeper. When the river first started carving out the canyon, it probably didn't look anything like it does now. And if you stood in front of the Grand Canyon every day, you wouldn't notice anything changing. But over thousands of years, the Grand Canyon has turned into something really amazing. We can look at it now and remember how much has changed over the years.
Just like the Grand Canyon, sometimes it's hard to see what God is doing in our lives in the moment, but when we look back after everything has happened, it's so clear. That's why one of the ways we can worship God is by remembering what God has done. Take some time with your class to talk about our story and remember the things God has done in your life that make us want to worship Him.
Welcome back
Welcome back.
to
We're
our
back.
show.
Yes. To
KTV. It's about to end,
Yeah.
but before we end, we all know what time it is. It's time for the consequence.
Consequence.
And guess who's getting the consequence
The
again?
consequence.
It's me!
this guy.
I gotta eat some stuff.
Yeah, he does. One of my most favoriteest everest
Oh.
snacks
Yeah?
list is delicious caramel corn.
Oh!
I love
Nice.
it, and it's delicious. You have to be careful.
Popcornopolis.
Yes, exactly. You have to be careful when you're eating it because it will hurt your teeth because it's kind of hard. So
Yeah.
I wanted to add a little bit of cushion while you're eating your caramel corn so that you don't hurt your teeth. And I figured what better cushion to add than a slice of pizza for your caramel corn.
Oh. A
Um,
slice of pizza.
Yes, that's the one. So if you would open your caramel corn for me.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Yeah, thanks. And then just dump it on. That is not gonna work. Switch me.
Okay.
I'm gonna open
While,
it all
while
the
you
way
open
up,
it more up, I'll embed this piece of caramel
Yeah.
corn.
deep
into
into
it.
the pizza. I'm just gonna open this all the way up. I want to get maximum corn. Okay, hold
I
it
can
out.
already tell this pizza's bad.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh.
That's a delicacy. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Careful of your teeth.
I think they're embedded enough.
Yeah, and your knuckles too.
Yeah, I got some caramel, some corny knuckles. All right, here we go.
That was a lot. That was a lot. Mmm, you got a lot of caramel corn in there. How is it? How do you feel about it? He's thinking. He's chewing. He's tasting.
I think the pizza's so bad on its own that the caramel corn maybe just makes it a little better.
Oh, an improvement on the pizza.
It's still a bad snack.
Maybe we should have just made you eat the pizza for your punishment and no caramel corn.
I feel improvement on the corn though.
Nah, that's fair. That's why I'm just eating corn. Well, thanks for hanging out this week. We're glad you're here,
Yep.
and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Don't eat this.